And we are live. So, hello everyone. Welcome to Coffee Break Live. We just take a quick coffee break to have conversations with interesting people. And today we have the pleasure of interviewing one of my friends, Bobby Lester. He is we've known each other since the oil field. So. Welcome to the show, Bobby. And how are you?
How's your day? Good. I'm doing good. Thank you for having me on the show. How's your day going?
Doing great. So far,
Thanks for having me on the show. I do appreciate this time that you're giving me. Let's begin.
Okay. All right. So some of the things that we generally talk about with our guests are just where'd you come from? Like where are you actually from?
So I was born and raised in New Jersey. What's up, New Jersey? I was brought to Oklahoma through the military. Signed the military back in 2002, and that brought me to Fort Sill, Oklahoma. I fought in the Iraqi freedom. So I went to a war, and I got out, got into the oil field where I met some fabulous people. All right.
There it is.
And now I am dealing with real estate.
Fantastic. Yeah. So, what was that process like for you to actually go from, to becoming a real estate agent? Like, was that have you always thought about that? Or is it just, you were just like, man, I need a job, or what was it?
No. So I always wanted to get into real estate for many years. I just had to plan. I had to get a plan together for me to get into it, because I didn't just want to jump right into real estate. I wanted to be successful. So I got a plan and made sure my finances was correct before I jumped into real estate. But once I'm in real estate, I jumped headfirst into it, and I do not look back. No regrets.
Fantastic, man. So why do you have such a passion for real estate? What's the reason?
Well, I genuinely like helping people.
Mm-hmm.
I have a passion for helping people. So I said, how can I help people and get paid? Right. So I like looking at houses. I like fixing stuff. So real estate was just a great opportunity for me to help people and do what I love, looking at houses and fixing stuff. So I just put them two together, and real estate is what I have. But also, there are so many streams of real estate that you can go into. Property management, you can be a realtor, insurance. There's so many other things that you can do with real estate. So the opportunities are endless, and that just attracted me more to real estate.
Yeah, so I actually, this is a fun fact, I actually thought about becoming a real estate agent multiple times, and I didn't, so when I took this job, it wasn't I wasn't intending to do this, but because of COVID-19, we had some little slump there, and I got hired here in insurance, and lo and behold, I am now working with real estate people.
Yeah,
so I technically am working in real estate, but anyway.
How that works.
Yeah. Anyway, all right, so let's talk about real estate then, since that's a passion of yours. Yeah. So what are some of the things, and I see your videos out there, they're great. They're short videos, but what are some tips if you're a home buyer, a first-time home buyer, or even a seasoned home buyer? What are some things that are simple that people just, you wish people kind of knew, and that would help them out, since you want to help people out with real estate?
Yes. So the one thing that new home buyers and home buyers in general, the one process that they tend to skip is talking to a lender. Me as a real estate agent, you get with me, and then we get with the lender. All right. With you getting with a lender, that will let you know what price range of houses you can think, because we all think, hey, I can afford this house. But then when you go talk to a lender, you really can afford this house, right? Mm-hmm. So they give you that, and they give you a pre-approval letter, which speaks big words to a seller. That lets them know that you are serious about the home buying process. So that would be one good tip. Even if you can go talk to a lender before you come talk to a real estate agent, that lets the real estate agent know that you are serious. So that would be a big tip that I would give to the home buyers.
Okay. So as far as like going throughout your day, what's a normal day like you look like?
So a normal day would be me waking up, checking emails, getting with clients, looking at houses through the MLS, going out, showing houses. But my number one goal is to get more clients.
Okay.
So I go out, I help the clients that I have, but I'm always trying to think about how can I get more clients, trying to expand my business.
Okay.
Yes.
So like, what about, as far as clients go, okay, so we got to talk to the lender and then, that's one big thing. What's something, what would be the next step for that person for you?
Well, you want to know what you want, right? So you want to know what location you want, how many bedrooms, bathrooms you want, size of square footage. Sometimes people really don't know what they want, right? So sometimes they go out looking at hundreds of houses and all the houses are different. You want to kind of get a criteria of houses. That way your home search will be easier and less hassle. I mean, why go out looking at houses that won't hurt or help you, right? If you need a 3-bedroom and a 2-bathroom, why are you looking at 2 bedrooms and 1 bath if that's not going to help you, right? So go in there, know what you're looking for, and that's just going to help you in the long run.
So that reminds me of, so my wife actually used to work for a shirt company, and we know someone there, a really good friend of ours. Hey, Sarah. Hi. D'Angelo, congrats on the baby. Okay. Baby Hazel. Okay. Anyway, sorry, I got to get it out there. I haven't seen her yet, so we got to see her anyway. But so Sarah's like a fantastic artist, and so but a lot of times people will just send in like an email for a request for a shirt design. It's like I just want something creative, and it sounds kind of the same thing. It's like, well, I just want a nice house.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, well, that's great. What do you mean nice?
Right.
Because like for me, like nice could mean a lot of things. Nice could mean like a $3 million house.
Right.
Or it could be, well, I don't know. For me, it could be, I don't know, $120,000 house, that just has a neat front yard. You know what I'm saying? So like, I guess narrowing down the prospects down to, something that is going to maximize everyone's time.
Yes.
And we're talking lenders, we're talking real estate agents, we're talking the customers, clients. I guess if you were to be like, look, I know it's not necessarily a need thing. It's like, well, what do I want or need? Like the need is the thing that you need, you're looking for. I only need 2 bedrooms.
Yeah.
And I don't care what the front yard looks like. At least we've narrowed something down.
Right.
And you come into it with some form of a plan, and so that way you can actually get to where you want to go, as far as buying a house. What about selling a house?
Selling a house. So one of the big issues that I have now with selling a house is a lot of the houses are outdated. So when buyers come into the house, they say, man, this is a nice space. It's just outdated. And the buyers think that they have a lot of projects to do before they have to move in. So just keep your house, updated. Paint, changing out your fixtures, doorknobs, stuff like that, little stuff, changing out wallpaper. These are inexpensive stuff that you'll see the difference when you go sell your house. So, and another thing with buyers, everybody's needs are different, right? Okay. So let's just say you may think, hey, I don't need a pool. I don't really consider a pool, but that might be a need for somebody else, right? Right. I know my son, he says we need a pool in our next house. So everybody's needs are different. So you have to, as a real estate agent, you have to go in there and talk to them and find out what they really want.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what about people who actually want to, they want to, get into the investment side, like, owning rental properties.
Yeah.
That's something I think you're passionate about. So like, what do you
passionate.
have any tips on that?
So the market right now with rental properties, of course, because of COVID-19, is very shaky. A lot of renters are unable to pay their rent, but this is going to pass. Like everything, it's going to pass. This is not going to stay like this forever. So anybody wanting to get out there and invest, go out there and invest. Call me. Let's get this process going. This COVID-19 is not going to last forever. So definitely go out and invest. Real estate will never go away, right? Everybody's going to need real estate. So that is an investment that is not going to go away.
Okay. How, this is going to sound like a weird question, but I don't know. I've always heard that like you want to have a tree or something in your yard that just makes it better appealing to people. Is that like an actual thing, or are there certain little things like that where it's like, this is actually more attractive to people?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's people's needs. Again, everybody's needs are different. So to say that a tree must be in the front yard, it's not. I can't say that. It's not one thing. But I do know with investors, you want to appeal to the masses, right? So you don't want to do what's good for Justin in all of your rentals, right? Because not everybody is going to like what Justin likes. So you have to kind of do what appeals to the masses, and a good property manager like myself will help you with that.
Yes.
We'll let you know, hey, maybe you shouldn't go with these porcupine wallpaper all throughout the house. Maybe you might want to go, with some cream paint or something like that.
Okay.
You'll be surprised what I've seen in people's houses. Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So so you and your wife co-own a property management?
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So what should people look for in a property management company? What are like a couple good things about
So you want a good property management that is going to, one, take care of your property, that is going to go in there and fix it up when it needs to be fixed up. You want somebody that is going to be reliable. Also, a good property management will handle your finances. They'll, of course, take the rent and pay your bills, but they will also increase your rent when need be. Yes, they watch the market and increase the rent as the market increases. That's one thing that hurts investors and property managers, is that their rent can be too low. If you have a lot of people applying to that one property, you might want to say, is that property really being rented at the market price, right? So, and that's one thing that investors want, right? They want profit. They want their profits coming up. So if you're a property manager and you're not taking care of that, you might lose some clients.
Yeah. Or if you are looking for property managers, look for someone like that.
Yes, absolutely.
That will be on top of it. I would assume, and I don't know any of this, but I think this is across the board. Communication is key. When I'm communicating with you, you know what's going on. And if you're diligent and caring about that person's property, like what you're saying, it's going to show, because you want the best for that property and for the tenant. But you know what I mean? If you're taking care of that property for you, it's going to be great for the tenant.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And I go off of what my clients want. So some clients, they want to be very involved in their property management, property management. And other clients, they want, hey, just make sure I have my money in my account on the first, right? So I go off of what my clients want and try to make them happy. That's the name of the game, right?
Yeah. No, well, yeah. Everyone wins in that situation when you're on top of it, So, all right. So we're about 15 minutes in. And so this is where we're going to go into our random questions of the day. So, and this is just another chance for us to get another side of Bobby,
Yes.
you know, and learn a little bit more about him. So we've got 3 questions. They're all random, and we're going to see what he thinks about it. So first question we got is, what was a situation you thought would be terrible, but you actually enjoyed it?
A situation I thought would be terrible.
Other than this.
So I just recently switched brokers. I am now with Metro First Realty of Edmond.
Mhm.
I thought that switching brokers would be a big hassle, but I am learning that this is my best opportunity to go out and shine. I don't have to worry about somebody helping me out. I have to go out and do it myself. I am a person that believes in go out and get as many skills as you can so you don't have to pay somebody else to do it for you.
Yeah.
All right. So I feel as though my last brokerage, I was relying on them too much to do the work for me. So stepping out into my new brokerage, I was very scared because everything is now on myself, but I'm learning out that I can do it. Right. I have the patience and the people and the positive thinking to do it. So this was a situation where I was nervous and scared, but I'm ready for it.
Fantastic. That sounds cool. All right. So, all right, here we go. Question number 2. What is the strangest way you met one of your friends? These are truly random.
So the strangest way I met a friend would be, no doubt, in the military. Me and this guy was, let's say, 2 walks on different sides of the tracks, right? We shouldn't have even be talking to each other, right? But because of the military, we were brought together, and we learned that we have to have each other's backs because nobody else is going to have our back, right? So we learned to not only like each other, but we are very good friends to this day. And I have to say, if it wasn't for the military, me and this guy would not even be friends. But wow. I've learned that he's a good man, and that's what I go off of.
Cool. All right. Now we got question number 3. This is pretty interesting. What's something that you use regularly that you wish you didn't have to? Crystal's behind the scenes. I'm laughing about this.
Something that I use regularly that I didn't have to.
That you wish you didn't have to.
Well,
oh, it's right there. If you see it.
I would have to say it would have to be my Google Maps.
Okay.
And
really?
I know Oklahoma. I really do. But when I get into my car, I just pop on Google Maps and I follow that thing wherever I go. I say, hey, Bobby, don't use Google Maps, but it's just like a habit. You pop it in, there it is.
Is it like on The Office whenever, do you watch The Office?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, yes. Okay. All right, is it where like, you know, did you see the episode where Michael Scott followed drove to the lake? It says turn right. It says turn right.
So, no, I'm no Michael Scott. I won't drive into the lake. But I do use that thing more often than I probably should.
But well, okay. Yeah, but
like going home, I'll probably use it to go home.
Really?
Probably so.
No, I'm just kidding. No, I totally get it though, you know. But at the same time though, I mean it's there. You might as well. I mean, I think that maybe like if we could not forget the art of, you know, driving by map, you know, paper map, and even going further than that, I think it'd be very interesting to learn how to navigate without a map, you know, and just, you know, go through that. She probably knows some of that, you know? Yeah. So,
yeah, that's something I teach my kids, how to read a map. I think that's a lost art there.
Dude, yes.
I didn't have a cell phone, like on purpose for a little while. I just had to figure it out. Like, and this was like 2 years ago. And we had not lived in the city that long.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll never take Google Maps for granted.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like you can get anywhere. And what's even crazier about that is like now you can on your trip you can set it to where it will suggest things to you.
Yes.
To like food
Technology.
places or something. Anyways, it's turning into Minority Report. So anyway, that's another road that we're not going to go down. Okay, so where can we find more information about you?
Yes, so I do have a Facebook page, Bobby Lester, and I also have a Instagram account, and that is Boschley Prop. My Instagram account is strictly business, but these pages is also where I drop my tips on videos on how to, for buyers and sellers, on little tips on how to make the real estate process a little bit easier for you. So you can tune into that.
Yeah, and I will say, so there you go, right there.
There it is.
Boom, Boschley Prop on Instagram. But those are actually very good videos that you do, because I think that if you go a little too in depth, people kind of get lost because that's not their world, that's your world. You know, but when you break it up into little bite-sized bits, that's what you do. You do so great at that. Like when you have your live videos and you're just like, hey guys, I mean, straight up being real. You're in front of a house and you're like, look guys, I just came out of here and these are some things that probably would benefit you. And you're just giving out value, you know, all the time, giving value.
And it's all free.
All free. And you're doing it on your own.
Yes.
You're breaking into that marketing and doing that stuff for yourself. And I think it's really cool. Do you have, is there a phone number or anything we can reach you at, or?
Yeah, so my phone number is 405-519-5778.
And we also have there'll be an email at the bottom of the screen. So
there it is, right there. Yeah.
Yep, right there. So it's been great having you on, man, and it's cool seeing somebody from back in my oil field days.
Yeah.
You know, doing it with the real estate. I always thought, man, I wonder what it'd be like to be. I never thought I'd actually be out of the oil field, to be honest. I was like, I guess this is it, you know.
Yeah.
But here we are, both kind of in the same realm, and I think that what kind of draws us to that both is that we love to serve people and we love to help people.
Yes.
And I just want other people to succeed, and that's why you're here. And I really hope that you succeed. And I thank you so much for coming on. And I thank Joan and Brent for being so supportive and letting me do this and getting all this equipment and everything. And if you have any questions at all about any kind of real estate thing, Bobby Lester can help you out with that. He's bringing you home.
Yes,
Bobby Lester bringing you home.
Bobby Lester, the realtor bringing you home. That's right.
There it is. Well, you guys have a great day. Do you have anything else you want to say, or?
Nope, that's it. Thanks for having me on the show.
Yeah, no problem. And we'll see y'all later.
Bye, guys.
Bye.